coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Boom, 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 boom. We out here. 33 years of prison stories, 33 years, man. 12,065 plus consecutive days in the belly of the beast. And I'm going to tell you something. If prison ain't teach me anything, it taught me to trust no one. Please believe me, man. I'm going to say that again. Prison taught me to trust no one. No one. Because if I ain't learned nothing else in doing 33 years of prison, man, I learned for sure that even the people that you love, even the people that you cool with, even the people that pledge they love to you, you know, everybody a turn, man. They'll turn in prison, man. They will turn at the drop of a dime, man. Remember that saying I told y'all? Um, they like four, or when money comes into play in it, it's like 4 quarters, man. They change, man. They change for $1, man. They change for $1. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. I done seen dudes in prison, uh, super duper cool with each other, man, and then end up trying to kill each other, or end up crossing each other, or end up abandoning each other. I've seen people, and I've experienced people that on the street say they love you, they, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da, and they leave you, they abandon you, they just leave you just because of the situation you in, not because of anything in particular that you did to them personally, that you did to them. You could be in a friendship, a relationship, a marriage, a family, and everything is going good, and you did nothing wrong to alter that friendship, relationship, marriage, or whatever, and they'll just go the other way just because of your location, where you at. You know what I'm saying? That be heartbreaking, and that crushes dudes on the inside, which is in turn changes their attitude on the inside, which makes them veer off into doing other crazy stuff or running their time up, or some dudes get depressed and, you know, worst case scenario, they take their own life. So I seen all of that. So, you know, I took some psychology classes in there too, and I remember this, I'll never forget it. It said, what is the number one reason for being upset, disappointed, or depressed? Anybody? Unmet expectations. So I don't put that many expectations on people because I don't trust people to be who they say they are. Now I know that may be a cynical mindset, but it's just from my life experience. You know, from my life experience, man. And I can't say it's one single incident. I can say it's several incidents that I seen, and you know, in totality that made me have that type of mindset. But one of the first things, though, I remember these dudes, man. They used to play cards every day. They was cool. They was locked in, man. They walk, they chop it up, but they play cards every day. And they be gambling against other dudes and spades and stuff. But they partners though. You know what I'm saying? They go eat together. They kick it together. They make meals together. They do all of this stuff together. They argue, you know, like anybody else's friends or brothers or whatever. When they be losing in the spade, they want to blame each other, this, that, and the third. But for the most part, they together all the time, so you know they locked in. They brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I can remember them playing one day, man. They was playing these other two dudes, and they was playing for most of the day. They be going back and forth, losing, winning, losing, winning. And man, they was arguing this time, man. They just kept going back and forth, blaming each other for who is causing them to lose, right? And man, I remember dude said, man, hold up, man. After this hand, I got to use the bathroom, right? And the only reason I know exactly what's going on and what he said, because they sitting at the table next to us. So he gets up to go use the bathroom. And when he came back, he came right up behind his celly. Not his celly, his partner, his homeboy, his spade partner. and grabbed him by the front of his face like this, man, and started hitting him in the neck. And man, you think that ain't shocked the people that was at the table because they jump up? It shocked us. We like, oh, and how shocked you think he was? This is man's. This is dude. This is brother. This yaka. Man, I mean, he was poking him, man. Blood started squirting out everywhere. And I'm like, man. And the thing about it, when he doing it, he yelling BAN. You know, it's but Negro. I said, man, what the? Woo, we getting up, we got up, man. Everybody backing up, and woo. And man, he hit him so many times in the neck. And dude was trying to stop him, trying to push him up off of him, but he was putting his hand right there. He was going right through the hand, man. He had a little ice pick jump. Man, that jump was vicious. And if I think back in my mindset during that time, I'm saying to myself, man, that's his dude, man. It was like at that time, you know, like if you had an issue with him, you probably know you had to see him or vice versa. That's how cool they was. And for me to see that, and it's young, this early in my thing too, you know. So for me to see that, I was like, man, you can't, man, good Google movie. If things ain't what they seem like, they ain't what they look like. People ain't who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what the inside information was between them, but from the outside, they look like brothers. They look like they cool. They look like they locked in. They look like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I don't know if they was trying to duck out. He was trying to duck out on the money, or I don't know. That's far-fetched to put it, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed weird to me that you could be the, and in my dealings in the penitentiary, that's why I ain't like to get too close to dudes. Not because of that situation, but because I know if I was that close to a dude and looking at a dude like my brother or whatever, I know if he turned on me, it would be hard for me to display the same type of violence that I would display to somebody trying to harm me that I ain't got no type of attachment to. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like if you get real cool with a dude like your brother and then you end up having to hurt him, you don't want to do these things to him that you have to do. Although you don't want nothing to happen to you neither if you feel the threat. But still though, man, to do that, that's a different type of mindset, man. That's a different type of dude that can be with somebody every day and then turn around and do something like that to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Without warning. You know, so that's a different type of dude. So that's why I say, man, the mindset in there is you can't trust nobody. You know, and that became a running theme throughout my whole bit, man. I was seeing dudes like that. Remember I told y'all about what is it, Zoe and Billy. Them jokers was every day gambling. They really got a toe on the game. They killing dudes, man. They getting money hand over fist. They getting money hand over fist up in their joint. Gambling head up, gambling together. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. They getting money. They getting a little sack in. They, both of them like to get high. They doing their thing. But you know they together every day. They was together so much. One of them name was Billy, one of them name was Zoe. They started calling them the same name, man. They said Zobill. They came up with the whole name, Zobill, because they so much like brothers. Man, Zobill, them coming to gamble. So dudes started calling each one of them Zobill, or Bill Zo. That's how cool they was. And when one of them, I think it was Billy, one of them got into it with a real live, one of those. He got with a real live one telling them, look, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. You ain't. No, it was this. Whatever he did was disrespectful to the point where dude saying, I'm gonna get at you, right? And they get at him. You know what I'm saying? Get at him. And get up off of there, right? But Zoe ain't out there. So now the word is, boom, he gone. A couple dudes gone. So then some of his partners left. So I said, well, yeah, you gonna get it too. And he sent word out there. I ain't with that. No, that was his beat. Yeah, this the dude you with every day. This the dude you break bread with every day. This the dude you gamble with every day. You get money with every day. You know what I'm saying? You walk the yard with. But now, when that heat on, And people talking about, I ain't do nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with what he do, brother. That's him. That's on him. He plea bargaining for his own life because he don't want to leave the yacht because he got too much money on the yacht. He got too much money on to him. He don't want to leave the yacht. So he plea bargaining and you know, trying to, you know, make a clear pathway for him to stay on the yacht and don't nobody come at him. I ain't do nothing, man. That won't none of my doing. But this your brother, though. You see what I'm saying? And you won't stand up for him, man, no matter what. So these was things that I was filing in my inventory as I was doing time, as time went on and time went on. Like, bro, when that heat come down, when them Bethlehems come out, when that blood start getting spilled on that dirt outside or in that pod float, that's who you know who with you and who ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that they can tell you. It's nothing anybody can tell you. I don't care how tough they talk. I don't care how gangster they look. I don't care how big they is. It ain't nothing nobody can tell you to say they gonna hold you down, man, and they got your back besides action. Besides when it happens. So until something pop off, you don't know. And then you got to pay attention with what pops off and with who. Because they'll step up when the opposition is something pop off and the opposition is not built like that. When the opposition don't got people that rock with them, you know what I'm saying? Then they, oh man, I'm with you, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But if the opposition is great, if the danger is real, man, you look behind you and you'll find out you by yourself. You by yourself. I done seen dudes get left out there on the island, man. Left out there on the island by themselves. I done seen dudes come out on their yard with 2-3 dudes thinking that they get ready to pull up on 2 dudes and end up pulling up on 8, 9, 12 dudes. All of them scrapped like a Georgia ham ready to go to war. And he turn around and he by himself. Because them dudes abort the mission. They abort the mission. And then he did the right thing. What he did, he tried to squash the beef and then told him hey, I'm trying to see them, man. They done left me out here. I'm trying to see them. You know what I'm saying? So it be crazy in there, man. Dudes you don't know who to trust. So the best option is to trust nobody. Because the only person that you really gonna be able to be super cool with is the ones that show you when it's war time what they gonna do. And I had dudes like that. Dixon, obviously, Chucky, you know what I'm saying? Boo, you know. These dudes should. These dudes, that's a handful for me in 33 years. I'm talking about this is when things popped off. They right there on the front line. Savage, I got to say Savage. You know what I'm saying? Savage was right there, frontline soldiers. Stink, frontline soldiers. These dudes going to war with you no matter if the opposition is greater than us both together. They just built like that, but it's hard to find that, man. So it'd be hard to trust you. I trust who have shown me they can be trusted. What you tell me is not going to get it from me. Even out here on the street, oh, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that for you. I done learned that a lot. And Trev been telling me the same thing, man. People say they're going to do this, people say they'll do that, man. They talk a good game, Pops, don't listen to them. I'm telling you, woo. And I don't know why I thought the outside in the real world would be different. I don't know what made me think that, but it's basically the same, man. People say you pipe dreams, and yeah, man. So yeah, it's hard for me to really trust people. I trust people by their actions, not their words. You know, by their actions, not their words. You know, I told y'all, and that thing carried on through my whole. When I was up on Wallace Ridge, I told y'all. The dude, the game member dude, he with the dude every day, but then they get some bad information on him and they tell him, you got to carry him out. You got to get him. Huh? The one that you with every day, the one that you eat with every day, the one that all y'all in the game, but y'all two together every day. Y'all like, you got to get him. If you don't, we getting both of y'all. Yeah, man. And dude waiting on the visit that day, they ain't had a visit in years. And they pop off on them right before the visit come. Sitting there playing, I just get up, in, take all, and I never forget it. You know what I'm saying? Because he always, what you doing this to me for, blood? What's up, blood? What's up, blood? Same dude, you ain't prepared for that. How you gonna be prepared for that? That's the same way with them dudes, when them gang members send somebody at you because they want you out the way. That's when you're most vulnerable, because you walking past this dude and you ain't never had an issue with this dude, so you don't expect this dude to do nothing. But then you walk past this dude and dudes take off on you, start poking you, and you like, what? I mean, what is coming from? You don't know. Because they done send somebody at you. So you can't trust nobody around you at all, because, not just because I'm looking at him funny because I had words with him last week, or I'm looking at him funny because he owed me money. You got to be looking at everybody in the penitentiary, because they can send somebody at you that you ain't never had an issue with. So that's why you can't be letting jokers get all close up on you and close to you, because dudes get the ups on you. If they get that first poke in and hit something vital, then, man, you stuck like Chuck, man. Yeah, you stuck like Chuck. You stuck like Chuck on your way in an ambulance truck. Yeah, man, just trying to be, you know what I'm saying, civilized. And let people walk around you and civilized. And you end up getting stuck like Chuck, man, in an ambulance truck. On your way. It's crazy, man. So, yeah, man, but prison has taught me that, man, that, you know, you got to judge people by their actions, not their words, even though, you know, they may mean great. Some people mean it in the moment. Some people mean it in the moment, but when that moment changes into some violent stuff, into some, you got to put some work in stuff, then they don't mean it no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean it no more. So, just the accumulation of things that I seen in prison with people that's supposed to be cool with each other, it don't usually rock out that way, man. It don't. It really don't, man. And yeah, it'll change your mindset for sure. It'll change your mindset, man. But you know, you want to trust people. You want to be able to believe in people. You want to be able to believe that people are who they say they are. They're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. But that ain't real. That ain't realistic. It's not. Not even out here on the street. That's not realistic. You know. So yeah, man. But I just have seen too many incidents where people depended on somebody, and them people weren't there when it came go time. And that always caused the person who put that trust in somebody. So when you see people coming out of prison, it's hard for them to, you know what I'm saying, to trust you or to believe what you say, and this, that, and the third, man. You know, it's the way they've been conditioned, man. It's the way the lifestyle that we live that it done conditioning us that way. You know, because that's a survival technique. Because I'm telling you, it'd be the very person that you trust, man, to be the one to get you. Like I say, look at me. I'd have been in the cell with a dude and got stabbed in my sleep. Come on, man. You can't lay your head down there. It ain't like we were cool enough, but I'm laying my head down in the same cell as him. It's got to be some type of level of trust for you to go to sleep around somebody. But that's going to be because of the false narrative they gave you about who they is and what they is that make you comfortable enough that you could go, oh, man, we cool in here, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my time, trying to get out. Yeah, it done gave you a false narrative. That where somebody can damage you in your sleep, that's when you're most vulnerable, man, when you unconscious, man. Because you could be unconscious and never become conscious again sleeping on somebody. Literally. You could be unconscious and never see conscious again by literally sleeping on somebody. So, man, shoot, trust? What is that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I trust people to be who they say they. I trust people to be who they are, not who they say they are. I trust people to be who they are and not who they say they are. Seeing too much violence, man. Too many lies and too many backstabbings for me to be trusting my life to somebody else's, man. But anyway, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk, but I just wanted to drop that on you. You know, see what you think. Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know. I mean, I say it how it is, man. Say it how you feel. I'm just telling you, my experience created my feelings, my outlook. I don't know. Yours may be different. You know what I'm saying? Or something I said may have made you look at things different. But just ask yourself, the people you've been around, Are they who they say they are? Do they do what they say they gonna do? Would you trust them with your life? Only one life, one chance. Would you trust them? Riddle me that. In the meantime, in between time, man, I'm trust y'all to go hit Say Cheese and get on them and let them know we got to put this TBP Nation on this channel, man, and push this energy out there, man. We own the move, TBP Nation. Stand up, y'all. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. If you ain't got the membership, man, then you know what it is. Yeah, get it, you got it, good. We out here. You ain't got it, shame on you, blame on you. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Fuck them hooks, man. Woo! Go so mighty. Summertime is not over, and it ain't over for me.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.